So it is July 14th, 2019, and I am in the back of the property working on the compost piles. And it's hard to tell, but we already did quite a bit of work back here. We downed some limbs off of the trees, they're still there. And we have a big old brush pile over there, but we weed whacked all in front so that we could get to what I am thinking was the previous owner's compost bin, but our house has been vacant for quite a few years now, so I'm not sure when it was built. Looks like pressure treated wood though, with some boards that have holes in it. So there's an old barrel over there. It's kind of falling apart. Bushes, there's some raspberries growing over there. But really the vision for this space is just to get that compost pile going. There's some really nice black soil underneath all that wood. So my plan is you enter through there. It's kind of like, we're calling it the secret garden. We're gonna have a place for the kids to play eventually, right over there where that big pile of brushes. It's right there. And then we'll probably build some kind of structure for them, like right in this space, once we get that all out. And I'm thinking like maybe in the fall or the springtime we'll get to that point. But I really am wanting to start my compost for next year. So I enter in through there, kind of cleared a path so that I could get right over to that first compost bin. The second one, the middle one, I was digging around trying to get some of, there were limbs all over it and everything, but I found ants and ant larvae in it, so I'm not keen on getting that one started just because I didn't want to just give the ants more stuff to feed on, although they're just going to bump right over that first one anyway. And then that last one, there's still a heap of stuff in there. Let's see if I can get closer. This is the first one. This is the one that I'm going to be using right off the bat. Second one where I found all the ants. I kind of stopped with the boards. There's a few of them still underneath there. And then we have this last one, which still has some vegetation. Now I did throw in compost. We just got back from vacation, and I had compost in the kitchen. I had to quick get rid of it, so I dredged back here when it was still overgrown and threw it, and something was getting into it because there's a coffee filter and browns back behind the compost bin there, which is fine, you know, let the animals get at it for right now. I'm not worried about it. Here is the ant and larva. I just think it's kind of neat. But I'm trying to dry these out because I'm not quite sure what they're used for. So if you know what they're used for, please let me know. I'm thinking maybe they go in the slats here, because like there's one down there, and then there's slats in here. And so maybe as the compost builds, you just kind of plug them in here to keep it contained. But again, I'm just speculating on that. But if you know, please let me know. I'd love to find out. So there's a barrel over there. It's kind of falling apart. There's a barrel over here, actually a couple of them within this brush, but they're really looking sad. I'm gonna try to salvage, you know, the wood if I can, and then of course like the outside of the barrel things, and see the metal pieces and figure out something to do with those, repurpose them. But that's it. So this will be the project for the summer.